Hello students, I want to welcome you to a slideshow video, and the title is Time Off from Work. So most workers get various types of time off, and we're going to take a look at them. There are lots of ways workers get time off. In this slideshow, we'll look at 10 different types of leave. And leave means time off from work. Our first kind is called vacation days. Vacation days are paid time off that employees use to travel, spend time with family or friends, rest from work, and more. 77% of employees receive paid vacation days. Our second kind of leave is called sick leave. Paid sick leave is time off that workers can use when they're sick or injured. Paid sick leave is a good deal for the employer and the workers. With sick leave pay, workers can stay home and get well and receive full pay. Sick workers don't come to work and make other employees sick. So it's a good deal for the employer and for the worker. Under California law, for every 30 hours of work, employees accrue or build up 1 hour of paid sick leave. That's 1 day of sick leave for every 6 weeks of work. New employees can use accrued paid sick leave after they've been on the job for 90 days. Companies can offer more paid sick leave than the law requires, but not less. Another kind of paid leave, actually just leave, is personal time. And personal time or personal days are an extra benefit in addition to sick leave and vacation days. Employees can use personal time off for doctor's appointments, car repair, attending events like parent-teacher conferences, or anything else that isn't sick leave or vacation time. And as the note says, personal days are not required by law. Personal days are a benefit that some companies choose to give their workers, but they don't have to. Next kind of time off here are holidays. Most companies pay workers for holidays, and employees often receive overtime pay, time and a half, or double time pay for working on holidays. Many companies follow the federal government schedule of holidays, which is on this list. I'll read it quickly. New Year's Day, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, President's Day, Memorial Day, Juneteenth, Independence Day, Labor Day, Columbus Day or Indigenous Peoples Day, Veterans Day, Thanksgiving Day, and Christmas Day. Another kind of time off that people get is called bereavement leave. And bereavement is a word that means when people are very sad or grieving because a family member or friend has died. Paid bereavement leave is time off for employees when a family member or friend passes away. In other words, dies. Employees can use bereavement leave to deal with the death of a loved one, make burial or cremation arrangements, and attend funeral services. Some companies ask for proof of death, such as an obituary, which is a notice in a newspaper, or a funeral program. Again, bereavement leave is not required by law. They're a benefit that some companies choose to give to their workers, but they don't have to do it, and not every company does. Our next leave is called paid family leave. And according to California law, paid family leave gives benefit payments for people who take time off work to care for a seriously ill family member, bond or get close to a new child, care for children or seniors if a family member goes on military duty, and you can get benefit payments for up to 8 weeks under family leave. Payments are about 60 to 70% of your normal weekly pay. You don't get full pay. All right, our next kind of leave is called jury duty. So when you go serve the court and you sit in the jury box and you decide if someone is innocent or guilty. In California, companies have to give employees time off from work for jury duty. But California law does not require employers to pay workers for jury duty. Some employers offer paid jury duty days, and some companies let workers use vacation days or sick leave days for jury duty. And as the note says, paid jury duty leave is not required by law. It's a benefit that some companies give employees. All right, another kind of leave is called voting time. And under California law, voting time is offered to employees who can use it to vote in California state elections. Workers get paid time off to vote if they don't have time to vote because of their work schedule. Now, in California, voting hours are 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., so most workers can find some time to work without, California voting hours are 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., and that means that most employees can find the time to vote before or after work. But if you have to work all day or something on voting day, then you can take time off to vote. Workers can take as much time as they need to vote, but only 2 hours of voting time are paid. So it might take you 3 hours to vote, but you'll still only get 2 hours. All right, military leave is another kind of leave. And under U.S. federal law, companies must give unpaid leave to workers who join the military. Workers can get unpaid leave for up to 5 years. Employees build up or accrue 3 weeks of paid military leave per year, and employees can use that paid military leave if they're called for active military duty or to attend reserve training, usually 2 weeks per year. And our final kind of time off is called comp time. Well, comp time can be illegal or it can be legal. And the definition of comp time, the full term is compensatory time, is paid time in place of overtime pay. Companies cannot give comp time to regular employees who get paid by the hour. So if you work 12 hours, the boss can't say, oh, just come in 4 hours late tomorrow. No, that doesn't work. This is for regular employees who get paid by the hour, the way most people get paid. Now, it is legal for companies to give comp time to their salaried employees who get paid by the year, not by the hour. So who gets comp time legally? Executives like the president or the vice president of the company, administrators like a head of a department or something, professionals including lawyers, outside sales employees, and some computer professionals. Comp time is legal to give them, but not regular workers like most people. All right, students, so I want to thank you for watching. Keep studying, and have a great day. Bye-bye.